Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All that noise.
What noise? Your noise.
Me?
Why not?
You're all noise. You're all noise to me.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Boom. How about that?
No, that's fine.
Boom.
Just someone
just-
dropping their headphones on something.
So where are you going tomorrow, John?
New York City
For work or for fun?
for work.
Oh, hey, I live near New York City
That's crap bullshit, and you know it.
because every city in America is near New York. Just ask any foreigner.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm definitely not near New York.
No,
Are you
man.
sure?
I've asked some people from Europe. I told I'm from America. They're like, "Is it near New York?"
Okay, to be fair, if someone were to come to me and say, I am from Japan, I would probably say, okay, where is that in relation to Tokyo?
That's fair.
Because
No,
I
it's
can.
not. Don't tell
No?
me it's fair.
It's fair.
Nothing's fair.
If
Life is
somebody
unfair.
says I'm from England, I would say, okay, where are you in relation to London?
What about Liverpool?
That sounds disgusting. Who would swim in a pool full of livers?
It's the name of the city.
They got some freaky hobbies there.
I guess all I'm saying is that world geography needs to be taught more, all around the world.
Mm.
World geography.
Because people assume you're from New York.
Yeah, they're like, how close is that to New York?
Yeah.
You know what I think is weird is that sometimes I'll be listening to the BBC News and they'll say things like in the United States state of Louisiana, and it's weird because I would have if someone were to do that like with another country, like even Canada, if they were to say like in the Canadian territory of Newfoundland or whatever, I would have no idea where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's because you suck, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm
I-
terrible with geography.
I should add that I like people from other countries. I'm not really making fun of them.
Yeah, we need to be careful.
But honestly, I'm pretty sure we have like better general geographic knowledge as you guys do.
Oh yeah, you do. I'm positive of that.
Well, when I hear one of you Canadians talk about like Montana or something, I'm like, Montana? I mean, because it borders Canada, right?
Does it?
Or Wyoming one borders Canada. I'm like,
I don't.
what do you guys know about Montana? But it's right there. It's on the border.
Everything.
Come on, you're not from.
Or somewhere else. I think
Yeah.
it's somewhere else. I think it's like Mongolia or something. Or
I think you
close
might
to
be
Thailand
right.
or
like
Thailand
a
or Vietnam. Somewhere like that.
I really want to make Saskatchewan chicken now.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
We should do that on air.
I bought some chicken tonight.
Have you guys ever checked out social eating?
No.
Oh, what?
What's that?
Social eating is the people on Twitch that are eating while talking with people. It's supposedly very popular in China.
Really?
But there are people doing that on Twitch right now, like Americans and Canadians, and
That might be cool. I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool if you like cook something really nice and you want to share that with other people, and you don't have anybody else like, nearby to share that with.
What you do is you cook the most amazing dinner and say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna have you over for dinner," but your friends are like, "Well, we live 500 miles away," and you're like, "Well, you could just watch me eat over Google Hangouts."
You know, what'd be kind of cool is if you did that with your friends, that live all over the world, but you all made the same dish and you all ate that same dish at the same time. Then it'd be like
That actually would be legitimately cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how we can let's see what our variants are. You know,
Yeah, there you
like
go.
not everybody's gonna make it the exact same way.
Sure, maybe not follow the same recipe, but say, make fried chicken or something generic and then see how everybody kind of.
Oh, I'm just talking about like interpreting the same recipe a little differently.
Oh, yeah? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just to be sure, Chris,
Yeah.
like fried chicken is not something common. It's something common in the U.S.
Sure.
Like,
Okay. Fair enough.
I couldn't find a single person I know that's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna make fried chicken tonight."
Okay.
on a
So
Tuesday.
What do you guys
Like,
do?
never
Fried duck or
happened.
something?
Just not fried.
Not
Never
fried.
Why
to be
fried?
fair, fried chicken is like it's not an uncommon thing, but it's definitely not something that I, at least in my household, that we make very much, if ever. We've done it a couple times. We'll get that like
It's
for to-go places.
it's kind of geographical where you find more fried chicken.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, do you have a lot of that where you're at, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of southern food and stuff like collard greens and fried foods and
See, we're like we're like the very northernmost part of the South.
yeah.
Also, kind of Midwestish, so it's kind of the melding of.
So you guys eat a lot of beans, huh?
I don't personally. We do have barbecue around here.
That's good. All right, so what's going on? Do we have people? Are they attending this
Yeah.
session?
Yeah, I'm not
Or-
risking looking at them because I disconnected a couple of times while browsing
Yeah.
the web last time. So
Oh, and it's been hell to edit. So whatever, we get
yeah,
what we
sorry,
get.
Chris.
It's
Oh,
fine.
what? Because of Hunter?
That's part of it. And
I'm
then
sorry.
other instances where Alec or John just kind of drops off and stuff. So
But I should have like continued. I mean, it's probably hard, but I did continue to record, right?
yeah. It's all
But-
there. So
But that Audacity never failed. It's just
It's just a
lost
connection.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of the unspoken rule, right? If we disconnect, just always make sure that Audacity is still running.
Well, if possible, because
If
it's
at all
really
possible.
insane when it stops and you have to sing the things.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sometimes it stops on its own, which is annoying.
Yeah.
So okay.
My beer isn't cold enough.
Your beard's not cold enough?
Beer.
Beer.
First world problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't fry it like they do in the South.
I don't know if I'm supposed to have beer because I gave blood today. But I drink a lot of water, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, of course.
I won't die.
So who's
So-
watching?
Allie and Higgins are two most loyal compatriots.
Just make sure that you don't flirt with Ali.
You can
Like, 'cause
flirt
I know-
with John though. Flirt with Higgins.
I've got my own girlfriend.
I know.
Yeah, but like you're on the northern part of the south, so like you're in the places where you can have multiple, right?
No, that'd be Utah, man.
Further out west.
hmm That's like that's like part of the reason the state was founded for polygamy.
So like it's a problem with people not finding relationship.
What?
So people have a hard time with relationships over there.
No,
So?
they
Is that
they
why they call it Salt Lake City?
Oh, because they're salty. Ha 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 ha.
I don't know.
Hey, look at this keyboard. That's cool.
Oh, it is the little Bluetooth keyboard.
A little Bluetooth keyboard.
Yeah, it's awesome. I need one. I really
Yeah.
need one.
This is like one of those Apple ones, kind of. It's nice.
I bought like a foldable one for my tablet,
Oh, that's cool.
and there's like first of all the keys are like rubber,
Mm.
so it feels horrible when you try to type.
Uh,
And there's like this, but I bought it because
Okay.
when you flip it out, like all the other ones, when you flip it, there's like a row in the middle that you can't use, like just a space in the middle, and I
Yeah.
thought that would mess me up, but like just a rubber key, man. They're
Yeah.
terrible. They're just terrible.
Those look kind of cool because you can roll them up and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, they're not rollable ones. They're just like they flip in two.
Oh.
But you remind me that I need to put that on my Secret Santa list.
Yeah, Secret Santa. It's not secret anymore. You just told us.
I'm not really Santa.
Okay, I am.
I'm Santa to somebody.
No, wait, I'll find a proper product and link it.
Okay, so Higgins just said, "I'll totally accept your flirtations. Holly probably ships us."
Yeah, he's got a whole Tumblr about it.
Did you know Holly is best girl? I found that out last week.
That means best girl?
Yeah.
That's not surprising.
No, that doesn't mean best girl. She just is best girl. Apparently. Like
I
she's
think-
the best of all the Persona girls.
I
And
think
she's
you
not
are
even
best
in the
girls.
game.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like if Pucci was best dog, but he kind of sucks. So,
He's worst
yeah.
dog.
He's worst dog. It's probably worst dog. Yeah.
No, he's totally worst dog. Best dog is probably that one from Metal Gear Solid with an eye patch.
Because he has an eye patch.
Because he has an eye patch.
Oh man.
It's like a pirate dog. Or that dog from Mega Man.
That dog from Mega Man is yeah.
All right, let's get started. We should start. I got to catch a plane at like 4 a.m.
Okay.
And I got to finish editing.
Hold on, I need to ask about this shipping.
All right, ship some more.
You know what shipping? You know what shipping is?
I do. Do you know what shipping is?
Yeah, I do.
You,
If it
Chris?
fits, it ships. Yeah, it's a relationship. It's when you put fictional characters in a relationship.
Except we're not fictional. It's us.
Technically, nobody knows like our real lives. They only know the persona that we, project onto the internet. So
You can see.
technically, we're all fictional.
You can see past the crap. I can. What is the Mitch Hedberg line? Hold on. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bullshit.
Yeah. So I don't exist. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I better record.
On that note,
Yeah,
I don't exist. Okay, let's get started.
Oh, there are philosophers who are like,
I'm
I don't
just-
know
I'm
if
just-
I even exist. I can see myself, but I don't know if I exist. Isn't that crazy?
I was just wondering if I have secret clearance or top secret clearance.
Whoa, Chris
Fast
Chris
I can
flashed-
by the fast cast.
Chris flashed on the screen for like 0.5 seconds, and it was really weird. It was like one of those jump scares.
No, I'm not PewDiePie.
PewDiePie?
PewDiePie. PewDiePie. PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie. All right, I'm recording now. Thundercats are go.
John?
Yeah, I'm already recording for a while now.
All right. Are you guys ready to ship? I mean, clap.
Yeah, let's ship our two hands together.
Ship lefty with righty
Let's make this
Yeah.
an OTP.
over the phone.
No, that's not OTP.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
All right,
Let's just move on until we have to watch anime to learn it.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think I'm way ahead. Okay, one again.
Okay, yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah.
Guy.
Go, Alex. Go.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Welcome to Is this episode 6?
You should
Episode
take your-
6, season 2.
Well-
Take
Well,
your food
welcome-
beforehand.
Welcome to the episode 6 of the Rocket Pants Beer Cast. I'll be your host, Alex, sipping back a amber ale tonight. And with me tonight are Chris, Big Daddy Swartz, and Jonathan Manhands Ali.
I really have small hands though. I don't have big enough hands. I need bigger hands.
So what do you guys have to say for yourselves?
I just did.
Oh,
He wishes he had bigger hands.
Jeez, you're
and
not
I am-
listening.
I am enjoying a delicious Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. Toppy and delicious.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And my hands are pretty normal, I guess. Maybe slightly above average. I can play piano if I wanted to. I've been told I have piano hands.
See, that's the weirdest thing. I can't probably play piano, but the other thing I noticed is I love basketball, but I'd be terrible at it because my hands aren't long enough, like to hold the ball and look this. So
You-
yeah.
You'd be really good
Sports
at
man.
golf. You'd be good at golf.
Oh man, I suck at golf.
No, but
You
your
like-
hands are little. You can pick the ball out of the hole when you get it in.
Yeah, that's a great advantage.
Yep.
But to be honest, the last time I played golf, I retired because I played on an 18-hole course, and I think I lost 23 balls.
That's
Oh.
more than there were holes.
do
Exactly.
you have any kids?
No.
Okay, never mind.
2.
Oh, you're talking about golf. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
golf balls, Alex.
Okay.
I
Got
may
it.
have kids in the future.
Okay.
That's a possibility.
So top one golf video game.
Ooh, I've got one, but I don't remember the name of the game, and I don't know if it was I don't know if everybody else would consider it like a legit game, but it was like a flash game, and it was like a mini golf game, and there would be no walls, so and like your ball could fall off the edges really easily, and there'd only be walls in certain spaces. I think it was called 3D Mini Golf or something, and it was amazing. It was a flash game.
Okay, so there's either the official Minipod game on the Video Way, which was like a TV terminal back in the 90s in Quebec. So either that or Dark Cloud 2.
You can golf in Dark Cloud too.
You can golf in Dark Cloud. You can Sfida.
That's
Like Sfida isn't golf because you're hitting a ball of dimensional distortion into a hole of dimensional distortion with a wooden stick.
like you do. Okay.
It's called a Sfida club. So
So hey guys.
it's not golf.
Yeah.
So, can you guess what the most widely distributed arcade cabinet of all time in the continental United States is?
Miss Pac-Man.
Okay, it's Alex's guess. John?
Centipede.
Widely Centipede. No, it's actually Golden Tee.
What? Oh,
Golden Tee, the golf game with that trackball in the center.
That's like in every bar.
It's in
and
every single
Wings.
bar. It is the
Wings
most
place.
popular arcade cabinet of like all time.
okay.
Huh. You want to know my pick?
What's your pick?
Jack Nicklaus's greatest 18 holes of major championship golf.
Is that real or is that just from The Simpsons?
It's
Oh,
real.
this is Lee Carvalho spelling challenge.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want Bone Storm.
Yeah, it's a game I had for real on the NES,
Cool.
and I have nostalgia for it. Oddly enough,
Oh,
Even though it's just a- what?
Go ahead.
Neither of you said Mario Golf.
No,
There's-
man.
You'd
There's
think.
an actual Lee Carvalho spelling challenge game.
What's the guy's name?
Lee Carvalho. There's an I think there's an actual game of him, or at least that's what I can find on Kotaku Australia. I'm gonna link it in chat. Oh no, I can't link it in chat. Gee.
Okay, there's a Kotaku article that says this is basically Lee Carvalho's putting
Exactly.
challenge.
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
The game that Marge bought instead of Bone Storm.
Mm.
It sounded China. Huh. Cool. Okay. So, Chris, when are you
Yeah.
joining up with Serena Williams in the Overwatch League?
Serena Williams is into Overwatch now?
Overwatch League? Yeah, have you seen the adverts for it?
I know that there's an Overwatch League. I haven't watched any of I haven't checked it out. It pops up whenever I open the Blizzard launcher. It says Overwatch League or something.
I
So-
think they have like this person, and they say they're gonna aim for the celebrities and the names. So they have this person that's called whatever 99 Knockers 99 or whatever, and
Okay.
then you see the whole advert, and she's a celebrity that like at the end she loses the championship, and you never know who it is, but then it turns and it's Serena Williams. So now Serena Williams tweeting about esports.
Hey, it's Overwatch is getting a lot of celebrities into esports. Like Shaquille O'Neal has ownership in an Overwatch team and a Rocket League team, and he's tweeting a lot about Overwatch and stuff lately. And what's the other guy, the rapper? That's gonna bother me.
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
I know it doesn't. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me. There's a really cool
Okay,
rapper that is
Is
also
it Eminem?
no.
Is it
Okay.
Usher?
He's like not a rapper. He's a rapper, but you know, he's like he doesn't really
Dr.
rap. He just
Dre?
has like the voice
Oh.
effects.
Loco Lacas.
That's not a real thing. Hold on. Overwatch
Is
rapper.
it Lee Carvalho?
Uh-huh.
Is it Tiger Woods? It's Tiger Woods, right?
It's not Tiger Woods. I give up.
PK Subban?
Sounds like a wrestler.
No, it's
That's a hockey player. Okay, I knew it from somewhere.
Is it
Oh, well.
Tom? It's Tom, right?
No,
Tom
it's not
Tom?
him.
Guys,
I'm running out of people I know.
I'm downloading
Okay, we can move
Robert
on. I can't
Salvino's
figure it out.
putting championship right now. It's on itch.io.
So apparently DJ Steve Aoki owns an Overwatch team now. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Who?
Steve Aoki?
No, I
He's
don't know
a
that.
DJ?
No,
Yep, so he's a DJ.
I don't know DJs, Chris.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I've never had XX in my nickname when I was teen, so I don't know DJs.
Yeah, I did. I had XX Amadeus XX.
Amadeus?
Amadeus, that used to be my handle for like all video games and stuff. It was at first when I was a wee lad, it was and this is I didn't even get the number affiliation. Somebody just told me that it was cool, and so I just decided to go for it because I was like 10 at the time. But my name was Havoc 420. But yeah, and I was like 10, so I had no idea the 420 connection. So it's stupid. But then it was Amadeus.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Mine was FF Master 6, anyways.
Alex.
What's that? My first screen name?
Uh-huh.
Garfwise. I love Garfield.
Garfwise.
hmm
Cool. Okay, so I don't know the name of that rapper. I can't figure it out right now. So
Okay, so
we can move
moving
on.
on.
So yeah, forgetting about that rapper, what games did you guys play? Non-golf games
Chris,
All I
wanna
know
go
is
ahead?
down.
or golf
Yeah.
games?
Oh, golf games. Okay, well
I
then
said
let me
Golf
count the
games or
ways.
non-golf games?
Okay, so our assignment this week was a Genesis title, and so I bust out my Sega Genesis and the Genesis collection that I have on Steam, and I played a couple. And I played Space Harrier 2, which is always fun, which is really weird because it's just a guy flying around on a gun, fighting dragons and monsters. I also played, I played that. I played some Shinobi 3 because, of course, I played Shinobi 3.
Yeah, that game is good.
It is. It's like one of my go-to Genesis titles. It's always the very first thing and like very last thing I play before I put the Genesis away.
I feel like we should mention to people when we talked about that last time. Was it
Yeah.
last season episode?
Last season we talked about Shinobi 3, Return or Revenge of the Ninja Master.
Yeah,
Something
I'm
like
trying
that.
to find the post. Yeah, you'll find it. Go navigate in our site, listen to every episode until you find it, then come back to me.
Twice.
Well,
Let's see. I also played Columns on Genesis, which is good. I always like Columns. I like Columns. And then stepping away from the Genesis stuff, I played some Super Hexagon and Overwatch. So a lot of the same stuff that I might kind of go to. I didn't really have much time to dive into anything new, although I did get Chroma Squad, which is that Power Rangers thing that I think I talked about last time that I have installed and ready to go. I should play it, but it might take a little while to get into.
Alex, what's your opinion on Columns?
Columns? That's
Yeah.
the puzzle game, right?
Yep.
It's just like an old Mac game I used to play, I think.
Possibly.
Okay.
I have it. I have like the Game Gear version.
Do you have a Game Gear?
No, I have it on the Virtual Console.
Oh, I wish I had a Game Gear.
Because I almost picked Columns as a game we should play.
Yeah.
But then I didn't because I really don't like it.
It'd be fun to play more puzzle games like that. We should do that a couple times. We should play puzzle games. Like Dr. Mario or something.
Metroidvania puzzle games.
Or Super Puzzle Fighter or whatever it's called.
There's a game I had on the Game Boy that's like, I think it's Puzzle Quest. Simple as that. And you know these squares where you just have to fit like the pieces?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it was. It's pretty fun. It was pretty fun.
Cool.
I don't remember if it was a sliding puzzle or just...
Just on the surface, Columns was the game I thought it was. My opinion is tainted because I played another game that's almost exactly like it,
Okay.
but for a different platform and with much better music. So I'd probably, I don't know. I don't think very highly of it.
It's just that I think
Off
the
the
problem
bat.
I have with Columns is that I played it too late. It was probably like okay back then, but like it's not a Bejeweled and it's not a Tetris.
I like the Dr. Robotnik's Bean Mean Machine. I know that's not the original name or whatever, but I like that style of puzzle game.
What was the original name? That's what I know. It is.
Puyo? No.
Oh, is it another one of those Doki Doki Panic Super Mario 2 kind of things?
No, I don't know. It's like the same game has been released multiple times. Like I
Oh.
think there was a version for Super Nintendo, if I remember correctly.
Blaster Master?
Blaster Master?
No, it's not the same thing. I was thinking of the one like when you shoot the bubbles are like coming down, and you shoot to pop bubbles on the lower end.
Yeah, I've played that.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Puyo. I was right.
Oh, cool.
It's part of the Puyo series.
It was the same like the down one. I could play on the same TV where I could play Wee Wee Kitty.
These are weird names.
You don't remember Wee Wee Kitty?
No, not at all.
That's the first like when we did the false games, the fake games.
Oh, yeah. I
One
remember.
of them was like a game I had on my TV, which
Puyo.
was like cats peeing on flowers
Okay, yeah, I totally remember
that
now.
make the flowers disappear. Oh man, only 2015 kids will remember this.
So yeah, I've just been playing a random selection of Genesis things, and some Steam stuff. I started getting back into Pac-Man. I don't think you guys want to hear about that, but I've started playing Pac-Man again, and I'm still able to get a really high score, like top 1,000 or so. worldwide. Let me reiterate, worldwide. But I lost my edge. I'm no longer like in the hundreds. I'm still in like the thousands. So I'll have to work back at it. Work at it. It's like a if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing.
Yeah. So we're going to become the first athlete to become the esports Pac-Man one guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Serena Williams to sponsor me. So
That's good.
on her Pac-Man team. Yeah. What about you, John? What have you been playing?
I've been playing a little more Persona 4. A lot more, actually.
Do you have a waifu?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen trailers or just even GIFs of Persona 5 coming out.
I've heard that it is coming out. I haven't really looked into it.
I think I heard of Persona 5 when I hadn't played like Persona 3 and Persona 4 yet. And like people were freaking out about the UI and the battle UI and the menu UI. But that's just really what keeps you going. Like I can grind for 2 hours and the UI is so freaking dynamic. You just never get tired. Like you never lose the attention span. It's you basically you're sometimes not even hitting the same button over and over again because there is a Noto mode, and you just do that for 2 hours and you never get tired of it just because of the visuals. So that's one of the impressive thing about it. But the other thing I played most is I went back to the Pokemon trading card game on a tablet. So I installed that on my tablet during my Hearthstone withdrawal and started it with a friend. And I have had some fun with it. It's not. I was hoping it wouldn't be the same thing as Hearthstone in the sense that it's not as balanced. So it's so random and there are so freaking many cards that you can't really like mimic the same decks over and over again.
Mm.
And there are cards that are way stronger than others, so you just hope that people just don't reuse the same stronger decks and have fun with it. But no, it's there are a couple of interesting things, like the way they do the rewards. I think it's more around the free play mechanics of rewards. Like you log in every day, you get a reward.
Okay.
You like the way you advance in ranked is that you can't go back. Like you win, and the rewards are. If you have like 42 wins this month, you get like this reward, and you just never like the losses just don't count.
Okay.
So it's I think it's easier to get into.
Is it kind of like Hearthstone, or I mean, is it can you play competitively without having to spend a lot of money on it?
I have like tons of packs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like when they get new series out online, they give you like a basic deck. And since I had like the game installed on my computer 3 years ago, I gathered like all these standard decks. But no, it's pretty easy to get like a couple of other decks, and you get packs fairly easily. I didn't spend anything, and you can play like competitively because they are like pre-built team decks. And when you buy one, you just play against other people that use the team deck without any modifications.
Yeah. So did you play those like trading card games on like like Game Boy and stuff like that when you were younger, or is it just something you've done more recently?
I did have like the card games when I was a kid, but I knew like one other person that liked Pokemon, and I ended up like getting the same deck as he did, so we barely even played. But I did play a lot, and probably more on the emulator. But I did play a lot of Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy.
Yeah,
Like,
I played.
a lot.
My go-to was Yu-Gi-Oh on the Game Boy Advance. The Yu-Gi-Oh games I thought were awesome.
I probably need to like when I finish this kick of Pokemon, I'm probably gonna go into Yu-Gi-Oh. Because the thing is, like, I need a portable game that I could play like when I do my my exercise bike. So
Yeah.
it's like 1 hour that I just want something that I don't have to look at the screen every 5 seconds or control every 5 seconds. So a card game I found is really good for that. So when I get tired of Pokemon trading card game, I'll probably try the Yu-Gi-Oh online one. So that's about it.
Cool.
Boo, Alex.
Oh, you scared me. I didn't think I had an answer for this question until I remembered that I played more Animal Crossing. And if you'll go back and listen to the last episode, or if you remember last episode, I also played Animal Crossing, and I was like, oh man, I wish there was this or that or some more stuff. And little did I know, the next day there would be an update. There was an update, and there's a lot of
Right. With the
Huh?
link. Yeah, I heard that.
I heard about that.
and they almost kind of implemented something that I wanted. Almost, not quite. I wanted the bomber's notebook type thing, but they do give you quests that are that should have like a million quotation marks around the word quests, because it's like find a fish that you haven't gotten before and give it to the museum. So but the point is, it's not just somebody telling you to do something and you having to remember. There's a visual representation for you to remember what you're supposed to be doing. And there's a whole new area to explore, a whole new store, or even a whole new currency, and a whole new guy to talk to, another place for people to visit. So I got it.
Cool.
Even though I only played a little bit of the new content, it was really cool that Nintendo is supporting this IP still, and that
How old is it? How old is that Animal Crossing game?
2012 or 13, I want to say.
Really?
That's-
That one?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool that they're putting out, like content for a game that old, like free content. Neat.
yeah, but it's just not. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I can't speak to all the Nintendo IPs, but I want to say it's not something they do with their other ones, their other IPs. Like they may patch stuff. I know they have paid DLC, but I don't know about this much free content that they give out.
Nintendo's been slow to get into DLC, right? They only just started doing that recently.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it was kind of a big deal. I feel like for the Mario Kart DLC,
Yeah, that
Which
was the
is-
first time I heard about it.
it's really good content if you don't know about it. It's like 8 new tracks and 4 new racers, and it was well worth the money. I feel like when Nintendo like does something and they give a crap about what they're doing, they do it right. But
Yeah,
like the DLC thing, they could like, and from what I hear, Smash has good DLC. I don't own Smash.
yeah. They like Mewtwo. I think was a big deal, and they had a whole bunch of stuff surrounding that.
So yeah, if Mario Kart was any indicator, then Smash was probably really good.
Yeah.
So, what do I want to ask? Do you need the amiibos for the cool characters? You know what I mean? Because they added a couple of characters you can meet.
Oh, amiibos you can get a genie, and he's the game's interface for amiibos.
Okay. Because they did add like a couple of characters from Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
Wait,
Wait,
Animal Crossing?
I'm talking about Animal Crossing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about Animal Crossing. I know they added Link in Mario Kart.
Huh?
But, that's not what I'm talking.
I don't know about Link and that kind of stuff in Animal Crossing. You can import the Happy Homemaker, whatever that's called. Happy Harvest, the spin-off game, you can import that data.
Okay.
But
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
I thought about playing some other games, but I didn't.
Describe your thoughts.
What'd you think about playing, and why did you not do it?
I thought about playing. I think I put in Mario Maker. maybe.
Mario Painmaker? Is that
Mario-
like a
Mario Painmaker.
It's like Bizarro Mario, Dr. Mario.
You're just in a room with a baseball bat and some guy's kneecaps.
And you have to swallow the pills. Yeah. Are we due for a music break?
We can be.
I don't know if it's the music break, but I feel like we finished.
Okay. It's the music break, folks.
Hey, so whoever's editing, I don't know if this is a thing.
It's Jan.
We should get Hunter and have him do a thing about his new thing. Like for a music break segment at some point during his Kickstarter time. John, go do your thing and we'll talk about whatever later. John has to run. He's got to pee. Do-do-do-do-do. I like your headphones. They're the opposite of mine. We are light and dark.
Oh,
Yin and yang.
these are the ones I wear every week, man.
These are the ones I wear every week, man.
Oh, yours are Sony. That's why you're saying that, huh?
The Sonys.
Sony. Mm.
Yours are red. Are yours red right here?
Yeah. It's supposed to remind you which one goes on the right ear.
Mine aren't red. Mine are just boring.
It's just one side.
Just the other side doesn't have it? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The part of me that likes symmetry doesn't like that, but the part of me that likes to not figure out which side the R is on does like it.
Does yours say R and L on them?
Let me look.
Mine does on the actual
Yeah,
ear part.
it does. It says
Yeah.
R on the inside.
Oh, on the inside?
Yeah. Maybe you have the newer model.
Mine says it on the outside. That's weird that they're the same model headphones, but they're so different. Whoa.
Okay, so I basically posted in the chat that you guys suck. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. Hold on.
This is your exclusive content for live stream viewers. Cool. Talking about headphones and which side is right and which side is left.
Oh, wait. Stop that.
Super exciting exclusive content.
Oh, I'm glad we're not running for public office because that would get twisted around somehow. They only talk about their headphones.
Yeah. I mean, we're not the Super Bowl. We don't have that big of an halftime show, so.
You know what? We should. Do you guys have instruments?
I have a cajon.
I don't want to hear about that, man. John was talking about his balls earlier or something.
No, a cajon is a drum.
Okay.
It's like a bongo. It's the bongo thing.
So you just like beat it?
I beat my cajon.
Yeah? Okay. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Vigorously. Oh, I'm like 12 years old inside.
John, do you have any instruments?
No. I did play the saxophone back in the music club in high school.
Alto or
When I
tenor?
was trying to
Baritone.
build up my
Baritone.
social links. No, alto.
Darn
I played
it.
alto sax.
Who is Alton Sax? Alton saxophone.
He's the brother of Alton Brown, the chef.
Did you hear that Good Eats is coming back?
Yeah?
Mhm.
That's cool. You know what I wish was coming back? Reboot.
So John wants more.
I thought it was supposed to be.
show and tell. Yeah, but it's not out yet.
John wants some show and tell.
I'm gonna show and tell something because
Me too. I'll be right back.
Jonathan Higgins is an ungrateful guest.
Guys, I've got the world's smallest violin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh. I heard that fart. I think I did at least. Hey, let me throw this out there. No, I was gonna say, is there any way we could alternate block threes? Because it feels like to me, playing a game, I feel like I don't have enough time to play a game all the time, or like a full game all the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What
So we're
I
not
miss?
playing-
What's happening?
We're kicking you out.
Okay.
We don't have time to deal with your. Well, it depends on your show and tell. If it beats mine, you stay.
All right. So I've got a CD case. What do you think's in it?
CDs?
No. Yeah. All right.
Video
So
games. All your Dreamcast games.
no,
Those are CDs.
they are all of the Xbox Magazine.
Oh, those are DVDs.
Official Xbox Magazine demo discs. So this one's got Breakdown. This one's got Future Games. This one's got Voodoo Vince, which was really fun. Rainbow Six 3, Project Gotham Racing 2, Deus Ex,
PGR Racing
007.
was decent.
Yeah, that was a good one. Ninja Gaiden, which was really hard.
You have Fusion Frenzy,
Oh, Fusion Frenzy is probably on one of these. Yeah, Fusion Frenzy was fun.
Splinter Cell.
This one's got Def Jam Fight for New York, which I really liked, actually.
What?
Mm-hmm. And then the only actual Xbox game that I have that is not a demo disc is The Sims Bustin' Out.
Man, console Sims games.
I know, they're terrible. It's like
I've got-
console Diablo games.
I've got Tony Hawk right here.
Oh,
the
that's a good
Xbox.
one.
Oh, sorry, not the Xbox, the Zobix.
Zombix. All right, so what's your show and tell, John?
I couldn't find anything.
Oh, so I win. Haha.
Yeah, you do.
Because I've got demo discs.
Ali wanted to see who we replaced you with. So
Allie did?
yeah,
I'm irreplaceable.
and Jonathan Higgins was complaining about your choice of show and tell.
John?
But,
Higgins.
Yeah.
Lovely. Demo discs are a lost art. Do you remember how much care went into that like initial screen where you'd have all the different demos you could play and all the artwork and stuff you could look at? This was a pre-internet thing.
Was that like a rhetorical question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Don't answer it. It was rhetorical.
What's the rhetorical question?
Nothing.
Should we go? Chris has a plane to take.
I have a
Oh.
plane to take. I'm taking a plane.
You have a plane to make.
I'm going to build it. What are you holding, Alex? Is that Twizzler?
It's the world's smallest violin. Come on, Higgins saw it.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't hear anything.
There's no sound. It's not a real violin. It's just a toy.
I like that you have that, though.
I've got a tiny trombone as well.
Play it.
I don't know where it is. It's not a functioning trombone, no. It's just a
Damn
little
it.
toy.
Ah, okay.
Okay, coming back.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, go.
And that was the cover of a video game song. A remix, if you will. You can find it on OC Remix, most likely.
Or Game Chops.
Yeah, thank you, John, for picking that wonderful song out.
I love me some ocremix.org.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Oh,
doesn't?
Just
You next we're gonna review a game for a system that we've neglected a little bit in the past.
neglected.
I feel like we've actually spent some fair time on it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Considering it's like a failed system or something.
It's totally not a failed system.
I picked the game. Don't give me crap.
Okay.
Yeah. So John, why don't you introduce us to?
So I'm going to introduce you guys to Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin was originally a Disney movie. Was it?
Disney movie.
I don't think it was.
Are you thinking of Zeus and Roxanne, the dog and the dolphin that fall in love with each other?
No, I'm thinking about Flipper.
Flipper? I don't even.
Flipper's a television show from the 60s, not a Disney movie.
Okay. Listen. I'm just saying what 10-year-old me thought. Okay.
This must be a Disney movie.
I honestly thought Echo the Dolphin was originally a show, and that's why it looked so good on a Genesis. Because I couldn't figure out why something would look good on a Genesis.
It did look good.
I gotta say, well, I'll hold on to my thoughts for now. But why don't you tell us what it is, real quick?
Okay, so if you guys know the very interesting SNES game called Evo. Echo the Dolphin is what Evo would be if it wasn't so convoluted and bad.
Is Evo the one that you play through the stages of life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
the evolution theory.
Yeah. You start out as a primordial ooze and evolve up to.
No, you started as a fish actually, and that's pretty much the only section that was underwater. But it's also the only other underwater section that controls as good as Echo the Dolphin does. But yeah, it's a is this a platformer?
No,
it's a Metroidvania.
No, I think the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection nailed it on the head when it described it as other.
Other.
Yeah, that is the genre on the collection. It's other.
Undefined.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit. I'd say if you had to nail it down, it'd be like a puzzle explory type game.
Yeah.
But basically, like you're Echo the Dolphin, and your friends get captured by aliens, and you go out to rescue them. That's it, right?
Yeah, is it spelled out that they get abducted, or is it
not in the first game? I don't think.
Because you just kind of see them get sucked up. You don't really see what happens to them.
Yeah, I don't know how it ends, but I think the future, like the more recent Echo games, it's pretty obvious that it's like aliens, like that's part of the story. But the first one, at least at the beginning of the game, didn't go into that detail at all.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were aliens because I mean, I felt like they should have told me goodbye and thank you for all the fish.
That would have been funny.
That would have made me chuckle a whole lot.
So what do you guys think? What did you play it on first? Chris, you played it on Genesis?
I actually played 2 Echo games. I played the original Echo the Dolphin on the computer on the Genesis collection, and then I played Echo Junior on the Genesis, which is it's a way better game.
Alex?
I played the game we were supposed to play, and only that game.
Okay, on Steam?
No, on PlayStation 3 on the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection.
Okay, good. I played it on PSP for the Ultimate Collection. So go ahead. What do you guys?
I liked it. Like, I gotta say, I did get kind of. I don't know if it's the controls or just the way that you have to like touch 2 crystals to move on. Like you have to find one that activates the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get I didn't get that far. But
you have time. Like, do you have time? Is it me? No, you don't have time. Sorry.
You can only
yeah,
stay
air.
underwater for a certain amount
Yeah,
of time.
you got air.
Yeah, you got air. That's what I want to say.
I had a pretty good time with it up until I had to use that conch shell to move the rocks on the second stage.
Yeah,
That's as far as I got.
I stopped literally in the same place.
But like I watched a video and I was like, I still don't know how to do this. I don't know how to pick this thing up. And then I figured out you can pick it up with your bottlenose. And then I couldn't replicate that again after I died.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can pick it up with your nose.
Oh jeez. Like, is it me or do you have the old games we play and we say, oh, we have problems with the control? Like we just don't have the manual.
Maybe because this game gives you no instructions.
No.
Like, okay, how long did you just swim around the ocean until you kind of started the game?
Well, I cheated. I remember I saw a review or something of it, so I kind of knew you had to jump out of the water to activate the abduction.
I had Echo when I was a kid, and I guess I just didn't remember, but I probably swam around and just ate fish for like 20 minutes.
What, you can eat? You can eat fish?
Yeah, if you just like zoom past them, if you hit the button to like zoom, then you can eat the fish.
Oh, I thought they exploded.
Too long because I could talk with people, with the other dolphins, and they told me you should jump. Jumping is fun, like or something like that.
What? You can talk to the dolphins?
Yeah, when you do the echo thing.
Yeah.
On the dolphins, they talk back to you.
Yeah, they give you hints.
Okay, yeah, I didn't do that. I just swam around for like 20 minutes and I found the place where you were supposed to swim, the tunnel, but there was rocks blocking it. And then, just by happenstance, because it's fun to swim around and do flips out of the water, then the aliens came or whatever, and then you could swim through the tunnel. But it took me a while. I thought it kind of almost reminded me of like Frog Fractions, where it's like you don't even realize that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. We've all played Frog Fractions, yes. Okay.
Yes.
And spoilers, I'm sorry if you don't want to hear about Frog Fractions, then get out of here. 4-year-old game. That section where you're listening to the history of boxing, that's the specific section. But I think you're talking that I'm reminded of. But I think you're also talking about the discovery and like, oh, I can do this.
Both of those things, actually, yeah, the discovery and not being explicitly told. And I guess you guys are saying that you are because you could talk to the dolphins, but I didn't do that. So for me, it was just jumping under the water.
They just kind of give you hints.
Yeah.
Like one says, watch out for the 8-armed monster. No, that's a crystal that says that, but still, it's a hint.
Yeah, I was totally content to just swim around for a while and zoom and eat fish and stuff. It's fun. Like the game controls so fluidly.
It's fluid, but like it's hard to master. Really, that's my feeling. Like because you can't really turn around or move around. You just have to. You always have to move on a larger axis. I feel, and you never know. Like I felt like you never know how fast or how adequate your speed boost was, like what distance you need to really ram into something.
Yeah, it's not very precise.
Yeah,
but
I feel like it is too precise for what it is.
Yeah.
Because I think that, like, if I remember well, like you really need to sprint a certain distance to ram into an enemy and defeat it, or just ram into a rock or whatever.
That's true.
So
and if you time it wrong,
it's
then
not
you
like
just hurt yourself.
Immediate dash, which it probably would have been in like 95% of the other games.
So was it hard? Did you guys have a hard time playing the game? Because Echo the Dolphin is like one of the notoriously difficult games.
I couldn't figure out, even with, like I said, even with that hint, how to make the conch shell get past the rocks, make you get past the rocks.
Yeah.
And even when I got past it, I was like, okay, there's a crystal here, but I didn't think to explore and find the other crystal that activates that crystal, so I got stuck.
It needs a map.
There is a map. There is a map. You didn't activate the map?
Oh yeah, there is a map, but it's not like it needs a mini map.
Yeah, an easier to access map.
Yeah. Like it needs to be more Metroidvania game.
So I played about a half hour of Echo and I liked it. It's great, but I was just like, yeah, this is too difficult. I'm gonna go play Echo Junior because Echo Junior is where it's at. Because all you do is you just use your sonar to find different animals, underwater animals, and you go and run into them, and then you go to the next level. And you can't get hurt by jellyfish. You can't run out of air. It's just so much easier, and all you have to do is swim around and jump out of the water and do backflips and stuff. So I recommend Echo Junior, but Echo the Dolphin is also pretty cool.
Have either of you played the
Is it on a
second one?
collection?
What's that?
Is Echo Junior on a collection?
Not the one I have.
It's in the Sega Genesis collection on Steam, so you might have it.
So I probably have it, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I would give it a try. You know, it's a silly little kids game, but I liked it, and my daughter liked it a lot when we played it and talked about it on Rocket Pants or on One More Castle. So,
All right.
It was featured in the Sega Genesis collection for PS2 and PSP. So have either of you played the second game, Tides of Time?
Tides of Time, no. I didn't play that one. There was also one on the was that on the Genesis or was it on the Sega CD or Saturn?
There was one for the Saturn. I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
Oh, not the Saturn, the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Defender of the Future.
There it is, yeah. Like there's a whole series. I never really played any of them, but there's like a whole thing.
They're like 4 games.
Yeah.
Tides of Time, Junior, and Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. Yeah.
I think there was an Echo game on pretty much every single Sega console.
No, this kid is Saturn. I do see like Echo the Dolphin, according to Wikipedia, was on the Tides of Time is on the CD, Sega CD.
Yeah.
The other one's also on the Mega CD, apparently. And the Game Gear.
Oh, there's a Game Gear version of the Echo games. Huh.
Apparently.
So, John, why did you pick this game?
I picked this game because it was one of the games we had in common. And I had absolutely no time to play games, so I used the game I had played recently to make sure I would not play it between the podcasts and the podcast. So that's why.
Yeah.
Good reason, right?
Sure.
So I know John definitely. Alex, I think, also shares the same feelings, but you guys don't traditionally like music on the Sega Genesis. You think that it doesn't.
No. I'm glad you brought that up. It did not sound like typical Genesis music.
What'd you think? Did you like it?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually listened to the whole soundtrack while I was sitting at work earlier today. It's like an hour long. It's definitely worth just having on as like background noise. It's really nice.
Here's the thing though about I was gonna. This is what I put in my pocket earlier. I feel like the right developers when they know how to develop for the Genesis, they make it look really. The graphics look really good, like Echo does, and the sound looks really good too. The sound sounds good, and they make it not so. I don't know what you call Genesis sound, bassy, or it doesn't sound like it has as much tood.
It feels like too electronic, I feel sometimes, and when you just do like quick music, it doesn't really work.
Are you talking about Genesis or Echo?
Genesis.
Yeah.
I kind of like their music too, Echo. I think it's there are probably like just a few people who managed to make music directly for Genesis instead of like making music and transforming it into the Genesis. I think I feel like that's a problem because the translation of like normal music to SNES MIDI is kind of good, but probably that was the case with the Genesis. They didn't do that. The translation wasn't as good.
So this music in Echo, from what I read, and I mean it was just Wikipedia, so it might be wrong, but the guy that composed it was named Spencer Nilsson, and he did a lot of the music. He was like the lead composer for a lot of the Sega what is it called, the Sega Laboratory like games, like all of the in-house Sega games. And he composed for the Genesis. He didn't compose the piece and then try to convert it or whatever. He actually composed directly for the system, so that might be why.
And I was reading that some levels are named after Pink Floyd, so that might be one of the influence.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which wouldn't make sense from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but basically, Alex, to better answer your original question of why I picked the game, I think it's like an interesting game. Like I'm surprised I liked it as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would play it because it's really one of those games that's so easy to give up.
Right. Well, at least as far as I got, I feel like there was like, I don't know how to quantify it. Like, I've 75% progress, and you're going along, and then there's this one thing that, like, it was easy to do the first level, in my opinion, and then the second level came along, and it's just like, it took like 3 times as long.
Yeah.
3 or 4 times as long to do something that.
And you don't like collect anything in the meantime. You don't
No.
pick up anything. Like
I
there's
like
no
that
reward,
actually.
there's
I like that there's no like meta, collect this many seashells or whatever. Did you get okay? So this might sound silly, but do you think that the game kind of made you feel lonely?
A little bit, especially when his pack. What do you call a thing?
A pod.
Dolphin? The pod, especially when they got abducted. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. I didn't play. I played for like a half hour, and a lot of that was just swimming around that first level. But I think that they did a good job of making you feel like there was a lot of dolphins, like you had a lot of friends at the beginning, and then once they're gone, it's like they're very few and far between. It's like you don't really come across that many allies, it seems, which is, I don't know, I thought that was kind of well done if your goal was to go and try to find these dolphins and, team up with your pals again, and you kind of feel like you're on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not meant as a slight on the game or the system, but the game felt more like a PC game to me.
Okay. Like in what way? Like visuals or?
Well, it's just, I guess just the soundtrack sounds like something I would have heard on an early 90s soundtrack for the PC and not the Genesis. And it seems like that kind of, I don't want to call it educational, but super niche game would be on the PC and maybe not the Genesis.
I do imagine like Genesis game as being like super fast-paced action.
Yeah, that's another way of putting it.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't really fit the mold with a lot of the other Genesis games at the time.
Like in a weird way,
slower SNES games seem faster than that. It's a slow game. It's a really slow game.
Well, in a weird way, it reminds me of the Amazon Trail, like just because I don't know, something in me is reminded of the Amazon Trail. You really?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, there's in the Amazon, if you guys have ever played it, there's like this weird, almost supernatural type of story, and then like this panther starts talking to you, and then you're transported to the Amazon, and you have to swim down the trail and figure things out. I don't know. I'm not telling you about it really well, but there's just kind of a mysterious, almost supernatural type of element, and there's kind of that and that lonely, otherworldly feeling Echo too.
Yeah. So I didn't look it up beforehand, but do you guys know, did Echo come out like towards the beginning of the Genesis life cycle or towards the end of its life cycle?
Let me look. Echo the Dolphin, 1992.
92, so that'd be, I guess,
earlier.
Genesis is like 90 through like 95, right?
No, it was more like 89.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of towards the middle.
So,
Like
because
93, 94 was like when the Mega CD, the Sega
That's-
CD, and the 32X.
yeah, because I think Echo looks amazing. Like it's really bright.
Yeah.
The visuals are good. There's so much detail. Like if you go, like all the coral and the sea life that you see is so vivid, and there's so much diversity. I thought it was pretty impressive considering the hardware it's running on.
Right, and it looks really good in high definition too.
Yeah.
I think there's something about like a technique on the Genesis that it did better than a Super NES that's at stake here, but I really don't know enough to develop on that.
Mm.
It kind of makes me mad, but I think it's like this over layer. Like the Genesis could have more detail in the back layer of the game, something like that. I feel like that's it, but I'll get educated in the chat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Higgins, tell us how many scrolling layers the Genesis can have.
Probably like 6.
6 scrolling layers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You do seem like an expert. I mean, with the glasses and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you're the resident Sega guy, right?
Sure. I can be that.
Resident Evil Sega guy.
The dogs in Resident Evil are also better than Poochie.
Yeah, they are.
Are we gonna bring that back again?
Mm-hmm.
So, final recommendation.
Play it.
Yeah, play it.
Play it.
I think you should totally play Echo the Dolphin, but I think you should buy Echo Junior because it's so much cuter and you can be a great white. Not a great white. What are the ones that eat seals? What are they called? The black ones with the white spot on them.
The
Yeah.
killer whales.
Killer whales? No, orcas. Yeah, you can be an orca in Echo Junior, and you can be like a dark blue dolphin and a light blue dolphin, and it's adorable. And you're just trying to go and visit the giant whale at the end of the game, and the whale at the end of the game is actually pretty massive. It's pretty cool.
So the orca, this one comes from a Disney movie, right?
That's called Free Willy, and that is not
Yeah.
a Disney movie either.
Okay, but they're all Disney movies, right?
Neither of those are Disney.
Yeah,
movies.
every movie that came out in the 90s is a Disney movie.
Okay, thanks, Alex.
I think the Free Willy is probably the same people that did like Homeward Bound.
Remember that Disney movie where the guy like killed the vampires?
Yeah.
Blade?
Van Helsing?
No, Blade.
Yeah, remember
Blade?
remember the Disney movie with Gary Oldman as Dracula?
Oh yeah.
Remember that Disney classic Shawshank Redemption?
Remember American History X produced by Disney?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when Nicolas Cage shared his like star in the Disney It Face Off.
So Jonathan Higgins doesn't know how many scrolling layers.
I don't think
Genesis
anybody
has.
does. We can just make it up. The Genesis had 6. The Super Nintendo could only do 5 because they decided to spend all of their extra processing power doing 3D parallax inversions.
No, that's another chip. That's the Super FX chip.
Oh yeah, the Super FX chip allowed them to do reverse, spontaneous, instant, mirrored reductions.
Yeah, but the Genesis was 69 bits though.
69 bits.
Yeah.
The way they could do that is because they took a normal bit and they actually cut it into halves, and then they divided that by 7, and now they have 69 bits. So it's kind of a trick. They still only have the 16 bits, but they do this thing where they can actually get 69 out of 16.
Which is illegal in most states.
Well, guys, what are your final thoughts on the podcast, and are you doing anything outside of the podcast we should be aware of?
Well, if you guys are playing the Pokemon trading card game, you can add me.
Oh.
And I might see if you guys are online at some point. if I accidentally click on the button.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm
Or you
turning
can
it on
find me
now.
You can find me on Big Jonathan 91 on Twitter. And these days, I get disgusted by the herbal drawings that Nintendo Legend is constantly pumping out this evening. For
Hmm.
some reason.
Like stars and stuff. Those are pretty cool.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Chris?
Hi. I am considering getting a like a 2DS. And I want to get it for my daughter for Christmas because she's got a tablet, but it's like an older tablet and it's on a like an older version of Android and it can't run anything and it doesn't have Wi-Fi and it's just not very good. So I'm thinking about getting her a 2DS, and I don't know if I want to get a second 2DS or if I just want to get games that I'd like to play too and then just borrow her 2DS. But I think that what we might do is I'll get her a 2DS and I'll get a 2DS, and then she'll get Pokemon Sun and I'll get Pokemon Moon, and then we could trade Pokemon together.
Okay, I'll get Pokemon. I think which one has the Vulpix again?
I don't know. I just want the one
I
with
think it's,
Diglett with the hair. I want
He's
a
in both.
I want a
I think
hairy
he's-
Diglett.
I think he's in both.
Good.
So I'll probably get it also.
So I'm really considering that. And beyond that, I ate like an entire pizza the other day. So I don't know if I think I'm proud of that fact, but it was pretty cool. You can find me on Twitter at Chris A. Swartz and on BattleNet, Chris Swartz 1855, I think is my battle tag in case people want to play Overwatch, because the new Overwatch hero Sombra comes out. She's in the PTR right now, but I don't want to have to deal with getting into the PTR, so I'll just wait until she's live for everybody, which should be soon, and then we can play Sombra Overwatch, and she hacks people and stuff. So,
You're gonna play Sombra, right?
oh, of course,
You like support, so
I like support, and I also Sombra is kind of like a support, but also kind of like Tracer in that she's like real quick and darts around and stuff like that. And runs away, and I like that a lot. So I think she'll probably be one of my favorites. Yep. What about you, Mr. Alex?
You can find me at Chrono Slinger on Twitter and follow us at Rocket Pants Podcast. You can look at rocket-pants.com if you want to see some things. And other than that, we will see you guys next time. Thanks, live stream viewers, for real. Ali and Higgins, you guys have made it all worth it.
yep.
Yep. So until next time, this is Team Rocket Pants blasting out.
This is the dawning of the man is what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it right now because I need to order some shirts. Fun times.
Fun times.
Fun
Bye-bye.
times.
All
See
right,
you
bye,
guys.
guys. Have a great one.
Just upload whenever and put it on the folder and the stuff and do the thing.
Do the thing with the thing in the uploads. Gotcha. Later.
Yeah. See ya.